Talking about those early days, Ian, because obviously Death, Cult has been revived, and it's really interesting to me because we never really got into a deep dive about Southern Death Cult and obviously the Death Cult. We spoke so much about the cult, which we will talk about too. But those early days and how the Southern Death Cult formed are always so fascinating to me because you revived Death Cult and now you're touring Death Cult and the cult.
Yeah.
So talk about those early days because it's fascinating, like cover of NME. And then things got so chaotic. And then
it was instantaneous with some Death Cult was like instantaneous. It happened so quickly. We had 6 songs. I think we had 3 songs and we did a TV show. It was like a documentary on youth cultures. It was the first thing we did. It was like this arranged gig where they had a few punk bands in this pub. And the drummer's brother, Aki's brother, Rob, knew about the local TV station were looking for bands to be on this TV show and then interview you. We were rehearsing above a reggae shop. We had like 3 songs.
How long have you been together at that point?
Like 6 weeks. Yeah. We said, yeah, but we didn't even have a name. They're like, what's the name of the band? I said, well, we can't really, it's a bit of a secret. But I found it in the book. Southern Death Cult was a name that referred to Hopewell Valley in Ohio. There's these serpent mounds. I don't know if you know about these serpent mounds. American people should know about their archaeological sites.
Yeah.
And this serpent mound that was there, and the tribes around the area were referred to as Southern Death Cult. I thought the name sounded really cool and sort of reflected the zeitgeist of the early 80s of the time. And you don't think about this when you're doing it, right? You don't. I didn't have that kind of objectivity.
How old were you again at that point?
Like 19.
19. You're in a documentary after 6 weeks of being in this band.
No, it was like, 6 weeks and we're doing this documentary and got a film crew, camera crew following us around. I don't even know where the footage is, whether they've got it in a vault somewhere. But back in the day, they used to just tape over whatever.
And you also didn't film everything back in the day, so like...
No, they used to go over the tapes that they had. If they were recording on tape.
It'd be great to find it.
It'd be amazing to find it. I'd love to see it.
Now you're reviving this band after it's like 42 years.
It's not really a revival. It's more like 0 point. If you want to get quantum about it.
Yeah.
I mean, time is a construct. It's not linear. I don't want to get too obtuse. And Death Cult, the DNA of Death Cult felt so much more relevant in this moment. Like in 2023, we started talking about Death Cult. It just felt there's so many parallels between the origin of Death Cult and what was going on geopolitically, spiritually, whatever.
What made you want to bring it back or restart it?
Just that thing. It just came up.
Yeah.
An interest in dark wave, like the rise of, you can attribute it to dark wave electronic, the resurgence of what some would call gothic music. Bauhaus are back on tour again. Rick Owens is burning it down.
Yeah.
Andy Mulemeister, a lot of in fashion, post-punk. Post-punk never really didn't burn itself out. It just kind of was always an outlier